So Ava's new bed just came. We're about to put it together. Got some pieces. We got our scissors.
Stop.
They put this
For real, we're
there.
putting Ava's bed together. It came, what, yesterday, I think, and it looks really pretty. I think it's going to be perfect on the wall. It's like a very, very light tan color, and then her bed right now just has like a normal frame to it that we're just going to, give away, I guess. I don't know. We don't really need it. We've had it forever. But her bed's going to go right here on this wall, and I think it's going to look really pretty.
I bet you think that I should calm down, and that I'm overthinking everything about you, and that we're good the way we are.
I have missed you guys. I hope y'all had a wonderful Easter weekend. We really did. It was so different this year than any other year. Obviously, I know we're all feeling that, but in so many ways, it was really, really wonderful and peaceful. And I know I mentioned this on Instagram, but it was kind of nice not to be pulled in 1,000 different directions with all these Easter egg hunts and family get-togethers. It was really nice to just sit at home and be able to watch our service online and just have some good quality family time together. That's not to say I don't miss my family and friends. We miss them terribly, but it was just really a beautiful weekend. Y'all might have noticed this in the past when Mark and I put stuff together. I mean, he's a very hands-on person, but I am very much the person that wants to just do it. And he's so good with reading directions and instructions and doing things the right way and figuring out like what screws go where. I'm just kind of like, let's just do it and get it done. And we really balance each other out because we can tackle so many projects and figure it out every time, even the hard ones, because it always takes like a little bit of his brain and then just my like, let's get it done mentality.
Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you.
I decided to just go ahead and put the bed skirt on. I didn't know if I was going to need it, and I think once we put the bedding on her bed that we're going to use long term, we still haven't found it yet, we're not going to need it at all. So I actually end up taking it off later in the video. I don't show it, but it just sticks through too much at the bottom, and I didn't think it's really needed once the bedding covers it up. But now I'm downstairs tackling the kitchen, which is always messy because, you know, we really live here now.
It's easy to speak out about the way I live, but it's a 24-karat dream. No supermodel in my dirty jeans, but in my 24 inches heels. I'm not pretending I'm born like this, a game for the reckless. It's so extreme and
I love these dishwashing gloves so much, and I got them from TJ Maxx. I typically get all my stuff like that from TJ Maxx, like the gloves and my sponges and my scrub brushes, just because they have the cutest colors and designs and they're so affordable. But I can't go back to TJ Maxx right now, which is sad. I miss it so much. But I accidentally reached into the sink and cut these gloves on a knife, and so now they're basically pointless to wear, and I'm really missing them. I cannot wait to go back into a TJ Maxx.
It's trouble in your mind how I spend my time, but it's a 24-hour streak. Wasting all your thoughts just to criticize, but there are plenty more ways to think. I am not pretending, I'm more like this, a game for the reckless. It's so extreme and I don't really care. I don't really care, yeah. No, I don't really care. I don't really care, yeah. They're calling me a mad woman, mad woman, mad woman. Calling me a mad woman, mad woman. No,
Since we are all pretty much home now, I'm so curious to know what y'all have been up to, if you're starting any new hobbies, if you've been baking extra like I have. I cannot stop making banana bread. It is a problem, but it's just so good and it's so easy to make. And I just feel like it takes very few ingredients, so that's just been my go-to. I feel like everybody else has been making it too. And you know, we have been doing all of our projects upstairs, so those are the things that have pretty much been keeping me busy during these crazy times. But what have you guys been up to? Also, I wanted to say I've even been doing this tonight, but over the past week I've been reading through the comments on my last video where y'all were talking about where you watch me from and how long you've been watching, and those comments have touched my heart so much. First of all, there are so many of you guys out there, and I love that you're watching from all over the world. And then on top of that, I love that so many of y'all have been with me from basically the beginning. And even if you hadn't, like a lot of y'all were saying you just found me in the past couple of weeks and that you love watching my videos. And I just can't tell you how much that means to me. It makes all of the work that I put into these videos worth it. If I can offer any kind of encouragement to y'all, that's just all worth it for me. This is the reason why I do it, is because I love you guys and I love getting to know y'all better, and I just wanted to let y'all know that those comments truly touched my heart.
And you never said a word. No, in 2 hours and now we said it all. You know we don't wanna fall in love again. Oh no, just think about what we did. It never worked, no. Tonight, I can tell you don't care. You always know how to get me sentimental. You always say the right things, like you're pushing me away, then you pull me back in. Like I'm your lady, but then you just stop trying. You push away, then when I go all in, like you afraid of what might happen if you're trying. I'm already done with this game, so I might just be honest with that. I'm pushing you away, then you pull me back in. Like I'm your lady, but then you just stop trying. Then you just stop trying. Two nights and you think you know me now. 2 seconds and I might just throw you out. 'Cause I remember everything you did and everything I became out of like a no. So why are you doing this tonight? You always know how to get me sentimental. You always say the right things, like you're pushing me away, then you pull me back in. Like I'm your lady, but then you just stop trying. You push away, then when I go all in, like you afraid of what might happen if you're trying. I'm already done with this game, so I might just be honest with that. I'm pushing you away, then you pull me back in. Like I'm your lady, but then you just stop trying. Then you just stop trying.
I filmed this part of the video this Saturday before Easter, so if you guys follow me on Instagram, I know you already know this, but we did our little family Easter egg hunt in the backyard. The kids had so much fun, and then we had dinner together as a family. And when we are all 6 together, time just flies by. So the last clip I know was daylight and now it's nighttime, but that's just kind of how life goes. And I actually come back and clean these windows a little bit later in the video on a different day. So this is definitely like some popcorn, also kind of puzzle piece cleaning that might not make full sense. But basically, if you see something messy in this video and I don't get it in the clip that you're watching, I'm gonna come back to it at a later clip. So I apologize for being all over the place, but that's kind of just how my life is right now.
Still got your pearls hanging by my bedside. Still got your lips on paper in a trash now. I never knew love could be so sweet. I never knew it would sting. I never knew love like this would leave me in pieces. Oh, Emily, when did you fall right out of love? Oh, Emily, when did the magic stop for us? Oh, but Emily, you are the
So I know y'all are probably going to laugh at me for what I'm about to say, but things like cleaning supplies and vacuum cleaners make me so excited, and I guess I'm just officially a grown-up now, but y'all know I love this Musu cordless vacuum cleaner. I've talked about it a million times. I've used it for forever, and it's super affordable. Love it for quick cleanups, and especially on my hardwood floors downstairs. And then I have my Robo-Rock vacuum cleaner, which I am obsessed with. It works so well, and it works for me when I'm not around. But I have been dying for a vacuum cleaner that cleans super, super thoroughly on carpet. And I don't think I've had that. Now, I will say I used to have a rainbow vacuum cleaner a long time ago, but it was just such a pain to me. I didn't like all the parts and pieces and the water. I just didn't like it. So I was texting with my friend Amy Darley, who I'm sure most of y'all know already, and she has a Shark vacuum cleaner that she loves, and I just could not get it because I have wanted something, honestly, that plugs in but that sucks up things so well on carpet for so long. And so I ordered it, and I'm so excited about it because it comes in a few days, and I will let y'all know how it works because it wasn't super cheap, but it also wasn't like super duper expensive. So if it works really well, I'll tell y'all about it. Obviously, nothing about it is sponsored or anything. I just bought it because it was recommended to me by a friend, and I am excited about it.
sun would always shine. I'm not sure you realize what you are giving up. When did you fall right out of love? Oh, heaven.
So we skipped a day of cleaning. We just had Easter together as a family, and then this is Monday morning after Easter, and I woke up just determined to get work done, even though we were all so tired because the night before we had some terrible storms come through. It did a lot of damage, thankfully not to our neighborhood, but to a lot of the surrounding areas, and a lot of people lost power. It was just rough, but thankfully we all stayed safe. And even though I was so tired, I was like, I am going to get this room back in order. It was rough. Ever since we started working on Mark's office and trying to get things organized for him, I feel like our bedroom has been put on the back burner. So it's just a juggling game of like one thing gets good or a little bit better, and then another thing gets worse. So we are really spending these weeks and months at home going through everything and deciding what's going to be the forever home for it. And if it's not in our house, we're getting it out of our house because we have collected so much junk over the years that we do not need. It is just unreal and crazy. So if you feel like you're living in a house with so much junk or just stuff that has accumulated over the years, you are not alone.
I grew up and I'm bitter. 0 out of 3 now. Thought that I'd be quicker, but I'm heading out that way. been too long. I wish that we could turn back time, back to all of those nights when I knew you were mine. I miss when we were teenage girls and our tomboy t-shirts, when life was good and the worn out sneakers, when we were fine but with complications. Those were the days in the tomboy t-shirts. I never said I was ready, but ready for what comes ahead. You said that you were with me. I wonder how we did forget. Some days were forever, and now it's been too long, been too long. I wish that we could turn back time, back to all of those nights when I knew you were mine. I miss when we were teenage girls and our tomboy t-shirts, when life was good and our worn out sneakers, when we were fine but with complications. Those were the days in the tomboy t-shirts.
I'm so sorry to those of you who have been with me for a while and probably heard this a million times, but because I do get asked this a good bit, sometimes I just like to go ahead and answer it in my videos, like where I got certain things in my room. The lamps on our nightstand are from Hobby Lobby. I love them so much. To my knowledge, they still sell them. I mean, I know you can't go there now, but in general, I think they do still sell them. The nightstands we got kind of from basically a yard sale. A friend of mine found them and they were very, very old, in really bad shape, and I sanded them and painted them. So I don't think there's any kind of link I can find for y'all, and I'm really sorry about that because that is the most frequently asked question I get about our bedroom. And the window panes behind our bed are from Kirkland's. They're just hollow, and I love them because they're super lightweight in case they were to ever fall. Our bed, I'm pretty sure it's from Overstock, but Wayfair sells the exact same one. And our quilt on our bed, the flowery one, is from Target, and I do not think that they sell it anymore, and I'm sorry about that. I know that's frustrating too, but I just like to go ahead and say those things from time to time if it's helpful to any of y'all. Okay, I'm upstairs in the boys' room and it's almost time for bed, so I need to kind of hurry. But we did move these lockers over here, and we're going to keep this dresser in here even though I initially said it was going to be for one of the girls. I just kind of like it in here. And I don't know if that rug is going to stay there, but for now I'm going to organize all of their clothes into their drawers because I moved all of the girls' stuff out, so it's just kind of like a lot of these little IKEA organizers left in here. But I'm going to try to get this done really quickly, and then at the end of this video I'll show y'all how this room is looking.
Baby, I will show you how you can catch my vibe. And right away, got so much time looping in the blurry lights. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list.
My kids have been loving playing outside, and I feel like they have been so drawn to the windows. They're either going up to the windows trying to get someone's attention on the outside, or they're on the outside coming up to the window trying to get someone's attention on the inside. So these windows are dirty, and I was going to clean them on the outside too, but it was too dark, and that is just creepy for me. But speaking of creepy, I get asked a good bit about why we don't have blinds or curtains up here, and does that not freak me out? And is it weird that it doesn't? I don't feel freaked out at all by it. I guess the main reason is we know our neighbors and our house is very well secured, so it just doesn't make me nervous. But it's so funny because that is a very common comment I get, so I'm sure that it bothers several of y'all, but I just don't really think twice about it.
Wait for me, been hiding away for too long. 'Cause all I need is something just like this in the time and place. Ooh, give me a time and
So all of this stuff on the floor came from the desk that used to be right here, and we moved it into the closet for Mark's office, and then he got a new desk for his little clawfus. So now he has 2 desks in there, and we're about to move one back out here, and then we're in the process of painting and putting up shelves in his current office. So everything's just kind of all over the place right now, and that's why it's just been a total mess, and I'm so ready to get it in order. But we are in the process of doing his little clawfus right now. It's going to look so good, and I am filming it. We're going to show y'all every step of the way. We're putting up paint and shelves and putting up a few pictures on the wall. It's just going to look really, really nice, and I can't wait to show it to y'all.
before you had to wait for me. Been hiding away for too long. 'Cause all I need is something just like this in the time and place. Ooh, give me a time and is it just me who's falling? I'm in too deep. Give me a time and we've been driving around, singing songs way too loud because we wanna. Picking up all our friends, fill up the car till it bends because we wanna. Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trunk's full of wine. We're gonna stay up every time.
Okay guys, I know I said I would update y'all on how the boys' room is looking so far. It is coming along, but there's still a lot left to be done. We had moved, sorry, the sun is about to set, so it's weird lighting, but we decided to move the lockers in here. These were Mark's growing up. I've gotten a lot of questions about these before. They were this brown color. Ugh, let me see if I can open this. This brown color all over before I spray painted them. I actually just got like a matted spray paint at Home Depot, I think, and I spray painted them. It was super easy. It doesn't come off at all. I didn't even, actually I do think I topped it with like a top coat, but it's great, and it honestly completely changed the look of them. Otherwise, we were probably just going to give them away just because it didn't really go in this room at all or in Beau's room before that. So I do like the way that looks. We did temporarily hang this sign up. It might stay up, or this picture up. It's from Hobby Lobby, and I'm not sure if I want to keep it there. I feel like it needs something bigger, and that decor is not going to stay, but I just went ahead and brought in the stuff that kind of like makes sense for the theme of the room. We have that too, and then y'all saw that I organized their dresser. I need to do some laundry, but my boys are also super lacking in the shorts department, I feel like, but they don't really care or notice. But I just am going to put Max on this side since his bed is over here, and then Beau's on this side since his bed is right there. So I'm just putting their PJs in swim trunks, does anybody call them that, in the bottom drawer. And then Beau's stuff is up here, and then same for him, his PJs. And if y'all follow me on Instagram, you might have noticed that I totally painted this dresser. I painted the little rectangles that go inside, and it was a total fail. I think I was just totally using the wrong paint, and so I ended up peeling the paint off and kind of like scraping it. You can still see it a little bit in the ridges, but I'm like, man, nobody will ever really notice, so it's fine. That was just a complete fail on my part, but I did put those curtains up. All the painting is done. I love those arrows. I want to try to find a place for those somewhere. And then what I can say about this setup right now is the beds are permanent, obviously, but the bedding is definitely not. I have been looking for days, if not weeks, for the perfect bedding, and I can't seem to find what I have in my mind, which is like an off-white with maybe some gray or black in it somehow. But I'm not finding it yet, and obviously I can't go into any stores right now, so this is going to do for now. I want their sheets to be matching, which they're not, and I'm actually trading out this mattress for one in here that's a little bit smaller. We just bought this one. We've been letting it expand for a little bit because this one is almost just too big, and Kate needs a new mattress, so I'm going to move this mattress to her room. So I don't know, that might just be more confusing how I worded that, but I just wanted to show y'all the progress. I'm absolutely obsessed with the color on the walls. Like, I love it so, so much. I know some people said it was too dark, but for the most part, y'all have been really sweet about it. I love it. And I cannot wait to show y'all how everything looks once we get like the bedding in here and then more stuff on the walls. I also need to figure out something to go above their beds. So I'll get that all figured out, and I think we're going to trade out the ceiling fan too. When we built this house, this was going to be the girls' room. It was the girls' room, so we had a white one in here. We might trade out the white one for the brown one that's in Ava's room. I'll show y'all Ava's room too, but we still have a little bit left to do in there too, but I'll show y'all anyway. Okay, over to Ava's room now. She made this sign. She wanted y'all to see it. They've been making a lot of pictures since we've been home a ton. But the lighting is definitely weird in here. I know I told y'all the sun is setting, so it's a little bit bright right now. But that is a comforter that we used to have on our guest bed, which we gave away to a neighbor. And we used to have a guest bedroom set up in the room that's now my office that I still haven't finished yet. But I do love the way that her bed looks in here, and she loves it too. We got this bed from Wayfair. I've gotten asked a lot about this bed and then the boys' beds, and I will try to link both of those, just like a Wayfair link in my description box if y'all want to look at it. But I love Wayfair so much. It's the best. This is temporary though. We're trying to find something that we love for her, unless she ends up loving this, and then we can just keep it and get some like accent pillows and stuff. I'm thinking like pops of gold and just, I don't even know for sure yet, but we're gonna find some stuff that she loves and that we love to decorate the walls. Not a ton, but just to make it unique and hers. But like I said, it's so hard not being able to go into stores and see things, because that's the kind of shopper I am. I'm not the best at like ordering wall decor online, I guess, but both girls have vanities, and this is just who they are. It's really sweet, but they just are constantly doing pictures like this and taping them, and I just let them. I mean, you're only little once. So that is how Ava's room looks so far. And I know I've told you all about this dresser. It's from IKEA and it is the best. We love our IKEA dressers and it's so easy to keep them organized. And then she just has her little, oh hi. She just has her little like balance beam here, but we haven't finished decorating. We don't even know what other pieces of furniture are gonna go in here. I know she wants a nightstand, so we're either going to paint the one that she used to have and put it like right there, or find her something, you know, used or new that we love. So anyways, I just thought I would update y'all when I'm all done decorating. I think I'm gonna do like an updated house tour probably on our vlogging channel, which if y'all aren't subscribed there, I would love to have you over there too. I will leave that linked in my description box too. But thanks for watching today. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I'll see y'all next time.
Time of our